everyone. This is a response to Dagoclea Spooky University alumni. Multiple facets of your life. Now, what does that mean to you? Multiple facets of your life. That different, multiple, several facets, ways, several ways. Now, sides, ways, facets. So, I guess it would be normal to be have multiple facets of your life if you were brought up in a social regime, an educational regime. Everybody, that is what is strived for everybody to have multiple facets to their life. For instance, you have a facet as a child. When you're a child, you are at home with your parents, and then you go to school. That is a facet of your life. You have a certain regime at school, a certain teaching to a child. Grade 1, for instance, they're taught how to do basic crafts and how to write, learn to read and write. Grade 2, 3, 4, so on. So then you reach high school. That's another facet in your life. You start interacting with other people of your age in a different way than you acted when you were in grade 1 and 2 and 3, for instance. That would be another facet of your life. Then when you go to college or university, or start working, or take a technical college or anything like that, that's another facet of your life, how you interact with people of your work regime. Now, this would be different too, with different education you have. For instance, if you go to a college, a business college, you're taught business, how to type, how to take shorthand. Nowadays, how to use a computer, how to write checks, how to do certain mathematics, so forth. Another deeper teaching of university would teach different things depending what you're specializing in. For instance, if you're specializing in medicine, you will learn all about medicine for the human person's body, and that will be, and you will have different teachings for this, and you will have different interactings with your co-workers, and every so if you go to a business college, for instance, and you start working, you will have a certain interaction with your co-workers. For instance, you may be young, in your 20s, and they may say, let's girls and guys all go out at Christmas time to Christmas parties at the restaurant and the nightclub, for instance. Or if you are a doctor or a lawyer, you may go to a higher class restaurant and do things differently, for instance. So that's a multiple facet in that way to your life. So there, here in North America, anyway, that has been established, different multiple facets to a life, how a person is brought up to behave when they are and live happily when they are an adult. And now if they get married, if you meet someone, if you meet one of your co-workers when you're working and you get married and have children, that is another facet of your life. Now you are responsible for another young person to put them through grade 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and up to high school and college and so forth. That is another facet of your life. So that's what it means to me, multiple facets of your life. The study of religion, that is something that the world has brought their children to do. For instance, here in Canada, the overriding religions have been Catholic and Protestant. Now, when a child was, say, if you're Catholic, your parents or one parent will take you to Catholic school, and then if you're Protestant, your parent will take you to Anglican church or Episcopal or Pentecostal, whatever you are. Now, how far you carry this is up to the individual. At least it was in my case. In my case, when me and my sister were 13, we both made the decision we would not want to go to church anymore, and our parents had no problem with that. They didn't force us to continue religious teachings. They felt that to age 13 we had enough, and my parents, not being overly religious, didn't force religion on us. We did other things. So that was another facet to our life. Now, that's the study of different religions is interesting, because different religions, how you are brought up by the teachings of your religions will, different religions teach different things. For instance, the Christian religion is a very forgiving religion, and it is a kind, forgiving religion. Some other religions may not be so forgiving. Not to say one or the other is better than one or the other, but that's the way it is. Now, so there are many facets to people's lives. Different people do different things. Now there is many facets. Now it is more difficult in people's lives. For the young people especially, they have more choices, there is more street drugs given to younger people, abusing it, not knowing what to do with it, coming from broken homes, difficult homes, and so forth. That is another facet of life. So, my life, for instance, on the internet is private. I don't, my sister and my nephews and my uncle know to a certain extent that I'm on the internet, but basically what I do on the internet is basically what I do in my real life. I don't, I'm on the internet, let's say 2-3 hours a day at the most, and that's it. I will turn it off. Now some other people may spend a lot of time on the internet and get addicted or something. So that's another facet to life. And for instance, my sister does not go on the internet. She uses the computer, mainly for her business and music to download at her restaurant bar. So that's another facet. Now, different people, like I said, different countries and different religions have differing points of view. Now, whether one is better than the other, I guess you could debate that. So that's my response to the multiple facets of your life. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.